What it do, YouTube? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have for you Vought Rising. This is an official trailer, first look, or whatever you want to call it. Wasn't expecting this spin-off prequel. I highly enjoyed The Boys, highly enjoyed Gen V. But we're gonna check this out today. So if you're new to the channel, most definitely subscribe, definitely drop a like, and with that being said, let's dive on in. '1950s. Soldier Boy. So this is like his Captain America story, his becoming Soldier Boy story. Who's that supposed to be? A Bucky? Jesus. I'm assuming the black dude's supposed to be Isaiah Bradley. Possibly. Maybe Luke Cage. Just damn. Vought Rising. Not gonna lie, it looks a little crazy. It looks a little, I mean, in a good way, right? Because that's one thing that The Boys, Gen V, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna take the world of heroes and make it gritty, right? That's why I appreciate shows like this. I appreciate even animated series like Invincible, because as much as we may love the Marvel and the DC worlds and all that stuff, there's still like a grittiness missing, right? They have their own dark themes and their dark character arcs. Don't get me wrong, I'm aware of that, but I'm talking about look at the consistency in how like bloody and gritty and just like overall like what the fuck type moments when it comes to like The Boys and all of that. You know what I mean? Because most of these people are regular people. Most of them, or if not all of these people, are regular people who get their powers due to some variation or whatnot of Compound V, whereas in Marvel, they either get their powers through some kind of science, or they get their powers through some kind of mutation, or they get their powers through some kind of like maybe just they just were gods as it is already. Same thing with DC. Those three variations: either science, some kind of accident, or they were already born with said powers. You know what I mean? It was just like, nah. One day I used to work in the wheat mill, and I needed the money, so I just took on the job helping out Vought with this science experiment, and they injected me with some kind of blue liquid, and then next thing I know, I'm just spontaneously combusting over and over. You know what I mean? Like I can't control it. So like some craziness like that, or I can shrink every time I throw up, like Shorty and Gen V. But anyway, it's definitely interesting as always. Like I said, I like the world of The Boys and like the realism and the gritty realism that they bring when it comes to like the world of superheroes. But let me know what you think in the comments, because like I said, I wasn't even aware they were dropping a prequel series, let alone another series. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you ready for Vought Rising? And let me know what power you would want. Like if you were to live in the world of The Boys, what would be your ideal power to get by, right? Because for those of you who've watched The Boys, Gen V, and most likely going to tune into Vought Rising, what power do you think would benefit you in getting by, right? you know, or do you think you would hide your powers if you were to get them? Let me know down below in the comments. Outside of that, if you enjoy movie trailers, game trailers, and whatnot, continue to tune in. Next Tuesday, 8 p.m., I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. This is not like a one-off thing. I'm going to be streaming, going live every Tuesday, 8 p.m., you know, so we can chill out, hang out, interact, you know, in the moment. Check out some funny videos, some other trailers we may have missed, and just maybe even do some gaming, you know, here and there. But yes, next Tuesday, 8 p.m. and every Tuesday after that. Until then, I appreciate y'all. Continue to take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.